Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Log Horizon. Oh boy. So, in our last episode, well, and the rest of the Crescent Moon Alliance, they got their investors, and they're planning to sell off the secret to making good food. I mean, I kind of disagree with this because, like, a lot of people are like, oh man, well, it's so simple. Like, someone's gonna try it eventually, but they've been in here for a long time now, and no one's figured it out yet. So I don't know, Chief. But I guess also, like, I mean, Shiroe kind of wants the money now, so all right, I guess if he wants to be a fucking impatient dickhole. You know, like, I don't know. I just feel like most of the people in Elder Tale aren't fucking smart enough to figure this out on their own. But hey, at least soon we'll get to see their faces when they figure out, oh no, just cook it normally, dumbass. That'd be neat. It's gonna be neat. And also, I guess they're gonna take down Hamelin soon, which is also will be pretty neat, hopefully. But let's see how they go about it, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Silver sword? Looks like a fucking elf to me, the fucking knife-eared bastards. And behold, you have the 4 types of guild names. Edgelords, acronym no one understands, role players, and foreign word that sounds fancy. Yeah. Like that's literally only 4 members. Yeah. Like that's literally it. Like in no matter where you go, yeah, no matter what MMO you do, there'll always be 4 types of guild names. People who have like edgy, like, oh, the Black Sword Knights, shit like that. People who got my eye. Jeez. People that have got like names that sound like, all right, no, that makes sense. You know, like it's like makes sense, like role playing things. Um, names that like aren't like just acronyms no one understands, and just foreign words. Like, I don't understand. Like, stand that, dude. Like, fucking. In World of Warcraft, it's Latin. It's Latin words. You know, just like writing out like. Oh, jeez. Like, there was one guild in WoW that I knew, and it was. I told you already that like the guild. There's one guild I was in that was just like home sweet home, but in Latin. But there's another one that I wasn't in, but I knew someone from it, and it was literally. Oh God, I see. Here's the thing with those things. If you put your name in fucking foreign, if people aren't familiar with that language, they're going to fucking forget about it. There was another guild though who had like their name was in German. I don't even know what the name translated to, but like I think someone told me that it was just a German swear word, and I'm like, oh damn, all right. Probably because they want to be able to eat food. Like they're probably like dummy fucking hungry. Oh, when you stand, your chair disappears. So that's inconvenient. Uh oh. Shiroe of the Tea Party. Oh no. William, Massachusetts. What the fuck? I feel like that guy was just like, you know, I want to make an American character. What is an American last name? Fuck it, Massachusetts. It's a lot. It's a lot to ask to stop us to stop societal collapse. I don't know. Like I don't know, Chief. Societal collapse is going pretty fucking well. Wow, it's almost as if large conglomerations of people just want their own shit. Wow. It's almost as if these people are dumb kids. I don't give a shit what you do individually. Wow. You have to live there, dumbass. Not to mention the fact that the city collapses, there'll be nowhere for him to sell anything. That guy better get banned from the city. They're waiting for him to leave the city, at which point they're going to stab him to death. Like, for real, like, there's... Like, oh, this city's just where we come to sell our items. We don't care what happens to it. Like, so the correct answer to that is, well, good. Then you're not allowed to use the city anymore. Go somewhere else, asshole. Like, some fucking ridiculous shit. It's a good thing none of them have Stockholm Syndrome and are gonna snitch, huh? That guy who left has no say, which means that we can just jack up the prices for his guild. Fuck him. The more that fucking glasses glare, just... But that guy's an asshole, so fuck him. Oh my god, so they're literally doing the first, second, and third estates. Okay. Hmm. See, okay, so This... this could go bad. This went poorly for France. I don't know, Chief. If a motherfucker with a screen name Robespierre shows up, they best, like, fucking... they best be worried. How about the fact that there's child slavery going on? Like, under the fucking... Yes, in fact, we're guilty of it. It's fucking great. Oh shit, sorry. So like, it's it's not illegal because there's no fucking law system, you asshole. Is this guy literally... Is this guy literally gonna argue for enslaving children? Yeah, like... If people aren't gonna uphold the social contract, then you need laws to enforce it. That's what laws are for. Laws exist for people that refuse to uphold the social contract. That's the main goal of it, is to maintain cohesion of society through force, if common human decency is not enough for some people. Then you use the combat guilds to kill them. You can kick him out. And that's why Shiroe's gonna purchase the city, right? And he'll have complete control over every building and the gates. That's gonna be it. It's like, joke's on you fuckers, I own this city. In order to do any business, you have to go through me, fuckers. Oh, shit. So he purchased the entire guild building. So I thought this was gonna be, like, he purchased the city, but nah, alright, the guild building's fine enough. Which means they won't be able to access their guild hall, right? That meow is not an answer to that question, Yanta. So he can prevent people from leaving or entering their guild hall, right? Oh, okay, so that's not what okay, so what's the goal here? Oh, he can cut oh my god. He can cut them off from their fucking finances. Like he's literally grabbed them by the fucking purse strings. So that's it. He's gonna hold their he's gonna hold the guild's finances at fucking gunpoint. That's actually pretty neat. That's actually pretty fucking neat. If you don't follow the fuck how come my hair's all fucking tangled? If you don't follow the rules of the fucking council, don't follow the rules of the fucking council, well I guess you can kiss your 401k goodbye, asshole. So he's gonna make it so they can't. So combat's not allowed. Joke's on you, idiot! You shouldn't have made combat available in your guild, idiot. Book it, idiot. He can't cast any spells. Like, why did you wait until the silence was off? You're not gonna. Okay, I was gonna say, you're not gonna beat someone who's a higher level than you. Okay, so they're inside the guild hall. They've got their guild hall inside the guild building, right? It's not blackmail. If you break the law, then you. If you break the law, then hey. Like, you're not allowed to use the federal banks if you don't respect the federal government. Also, I thought there was no law, so that means blackmail's not illegal here, huh? Borgars. You fools. I mean, you guys are too dumb to figure it out on your own, so I mean, hey. Like, if you guys weren't so fucking stupid, you would have figured it out on your own. So clearly, it's worth whatever he fucking wants for it. That's how the free market works, dum dum. Yeah, you're not gonna beat someone who's like 10 times your level, kiddos. Goddamn. So, so I thought they were already out. Or is this a flashback? Wait, what, is she in a wheelchair in real life? Or is he in a wheelchair in real life? Is that... Oh, he's made it so that Hamelin people can't leave their own fucking guild hall. That's fucking great. So what's going on in the entrance hall that guy's all issue? I hope that don't come back and bite him in the ass. Okay, but you're not supposed to be allowed. It should though. A grapple like that should probably cause damage and How did he get in there? I thought the whole point of Shiroe buying the guild hall was that the people he didn't like were not allowed in there. Oh, Akatsuki fucked up. Akatsuki fucked up, that's it. Alright, cool. That's racist. You're banned from your own guild hall, dum-dum. So their guild is functionally disbanded then, huh? They literally can't leave their guild hall, and the rest of them that are outside can't come in. Their guild is functionally dead. And the people who are part of it can't do anything. They can't even leave a guild and join another one. Like, holy shit, that's crippling right there. Holy crap. I think bind is probably the wrong word there. Laws should not bind people, they should protect people. Unless he's talking about, I mean, okay, so I think this actually... Well, it looks like someone's getting banned from the bank. Oh no, he's not gonna tell us. Oh jeez, oh crap. Oh fuck. Oh boy. God, that was actually pretty neat. Like, I mean, most of it happened in fucking one room, but that's fine, because a lot of shit happened in that room. And that silver sword guy, that's gonna come back and bite him in the ass, huh? If he breaks the laws the Shiroe comes up with, well, I guess your guild's fucking dead, kiddo, or you gotta move. So, I wanna, like, just point something out. Like, this really does show how... So, first off, I was told in the last video's comments that, the guy who writes Log Horizon, went to jail for tax evasion for basically doing shit that Shiroe does. And you know what? If that kind of gives us a little bit of a indication of how he thinks about people, and explains quite a lot. Um, I mean, you guys know, like, I am a firm believer in, well, basically Locke's idea that individually humans are generally, as a general rule, as in there are exceptions, yeah, good. Humans are independently good. It's when you start putting humans in groups, the bigger the group, the more people in that group are assholes. You know, there's like a upper limit. Like everybody's like once like if someone's for each individual person, if they get into a group of a certain size, their own personal morals go out the window. For some people, it's like in a group of up to like a fucking billion, like they can still hold on to their morals. When some, it's as small as like if they're in a pair of people, their morals go out the window and they adopt the morals of the person above them. And if that person, if that turns bad, then that turns bad. Like the fact that the writer of this thinks laws are binding instead of protecting, and basically like this guy's got a very negative view of humanity as a whole, and knowing that in real life he is a big tax evasion, that makes a lot of sense. Like here, for example, it's like, oh, this place can fucking die. All we need it for is to sell our stuff. That's very short-sighted. And if that's what he thinks that most people are like, then all right then. Like most human beings, like we don't like for something that's that immediate, we're usually pretty on top of that. And seeing as Akihabara is very clearly collapsing around them, like very like obviously. That guy's short-sightedness is ridiculous. Like he's so short-sighted he can't even see 5 feet ahead of him. It's usually for like long-term, like, oh, this will happen in a decade or this will happen in a century stuff that humans are really bad at. And not to mention the whole fact that like Hamelin is the way it is and all that. I don't know. It's this guy doesn't really have a really flattering view of humanity, and you know what? Seeing as he's a dirty crime boy, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hope you enjoy Japanese prison, fucko. Yeah, like, but other than that, like, other than shit like that, though, I do like this series just because, even with the frankly ridiculous portrayal of humanity of people in desperate situations, it is still pretty neat to see him work around basically he's working like it's a world where this seems like the majority of major players are fucking sociopaths, but it is interesting to see him work around that. Like basically like they're all trying to weasel their way out of it because for some reason the author seems to believe that people are incapable of putting their differences aside until threatened, and he was able to basically use the fact that like, hey, I'm good. Like, if you refuse to interact with this new government, then you're not allowed to use the federal banks. That's actually pretty neat. I do like that a lot. I like the idea of what's going on here. I just don't like the spirit. Like the idea that he's putting these laws in place to bind the populace instead of protect the populace. But once again, that's just me going, no, please no steppy. Please no steppy. Oh no, please. But as I do, like different governments are different things. I mean, seeing as Japan didn't even have the concept of a liberal government until like fucking like after they got nuked twice by a liberal government. And by the way, I'm saying liberal relatively. Like I think I know Truman was no, he was a Democrat, wasn't he? Shit. Fuck. Now I'm actually Harry S. Truman. What was he? What party was he? Shit, Christ, I don't know, man. Fucking Wikipedia is failing me big. Oh, man. Okay, he was a Democrat. Okay, so it is, so it would have been, still, it would have been, like, still pretty liberal. Neat. So yeah, so Japan, like, doesn't have the concept of that, and nor does most of Asia. So, alright, understandable, have a nice day. But, yeah. Good. Good, I like it. Like, the whole idea of just, you've got people who are actually interested in rebuilding society, but the ones who aren't, like that Black Sword guy, they just like, nah, chief, fuck you. I'm hoping the laws they put in place aren't too authoritarian, because I would like to think that Shiroe wouldn't be interested in being a fucking dictator, and I think he would prefer instead to basically just have people be safe but still free to do what they want. But like I said, Japan doesn't really have a history of that, do they? But I guess that's how it be. All around, like, it's a decent episode. Like it's basically just like there's not like a ton to talk about, really. Like, all the guilds came together, they made their decisions, they argued, and we also had the escape from Hamelin. I think the escape from Hamelin is pretty good. Like, I need to brush my hair. The escape from Hamelin, that's pretty good. Like, in my head, I didn't notice that the samurai girl and the fucking samurai dude and the fucking shrine girl didn't get out. I'm a big stupid idiot for not noticing that they didn't get out with the rest of them. Seeing them hold their own against that ninja guy was kind of weird. Like, because isn't he, like, supposed to be, like, way higher level than them? Like, wasn't the whole point to, like, cripple them level-wise so they wouldn't be able to fight anyone? And yet they managed to, like, just hold their own against that ninja guy for, like, a hot minute. I don't know, man. I don't know. The idea that, Akatsuki didn't realize that Schrader was part of that guild, though, kind of sloppy on your part, Akatsuki. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, all around, like, not a ton of stuff happened this episode, like from, like, quantity-wise, but, like, a lot of big stuff happened. So basically, Hamelin is now completely shut down. Those people are gonna starve to death inside their own fucking guild hall. Anyone who's outside can't even get in to leave the guild and join another one. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat right there. You just kind of, well done, Shiroe. You just fucking locked him in a box and threw away the key. And it seems like Akihabara might actually start rebuilding and becoming, not looking like overgrown garbage. I do wonder if they're able to change the environment, you know, like clean up the buildings and all that. Like, I'm wondering if that's actually a thing that's possible, or like, what's the limitations of the game world? Because if it starts looking like modern-day Akihabara, that'd be pretty neat. That'd be, like, a big, like, departure from the visual style of the fucking game they're in, but hey, that'd be pretty neat. Yeah, I think that's really all I gotta say about this episode, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. So thank you all for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think of this down there in the comments, whether you like it, you dislike it, or you're gonna bring up something I left out, because it's entirely possible. And if you want, you can always... Boy, now I get ahead of myself. Anyway, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, and if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down in the description and on the end card. If you do support me on Patreon, you get a special patrons-only Discord channel on my open Discord server, which is also linked down there in the description. Oh boy. And in there you get to recommend things to be Let's Played, live streamed, Let's Watched, whatever kind of content I do. Oh boy. Oh man, oh geez. Anyway, everybody, so yeah, as always, I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly, about become a trash mammal today, and I will see you around the